Vladimir Putin cruised to victory in Russia's presidential election on Sunday, giving him at least another 6 years in power as Moscow's relations with the West become increasingly strained. Putin, who has ruled Russia for almost 2 decades, recorded his best-ever election performance, with more than 76% of the vote, but the opposition cried foul. Monitors reported ballot stuffing and other cases of alleged fraud, as the Kremlin pushed for a high turnout to give greater legitimacy to Putin's historic fourth term. "I see in this result the confidence and hope of our people," Putin said in an address to a crowd of supporters on a square next to the Kremlin after exit polls put him on track for a resounding victory. "Our thoughts will turn to the future of our great country, and the future of our children," said the man, who is already Russia's longest-serving leader since Stalin. About 107 million Russians were eligible to cast ballots, and in its latest update on participation, 3 hours before polls closed in Moscow, the Central Election Commission said turnout was at 60%. Authorities used both the carrot and the stick to boost engagement in the polls. Selfie competitions, giveaways, food festivals, and children's entertainers were laid on at polling stations in a bid to create a festive atmosphere around the election. But employees of state and private companies reported coming under pressure to vote, while students were threatened with problems in their exams, or even expulsion, if they did not take part, according to Central Election Commission data. With 90% of ballots counted, Putin took 76.4% of the vote, well ahead of his nearest competitor Communist Party candidate Pavel Grudinin, who was on 12%. Ultranationalist firebrand Vladimir Zhirinovsky took around 6%. Former reality TV presenter Ksenia Sobchak was on 1.5%, and other candidates were on less than a single percentage point each. The election was held as Russia faces increasing isolation on the world stage, over a spy poisoning in Britain, and a fresh round of U.S. sanctions just as it gears up for the Football World Cup in the summer. For more updates, please subscribe to our channel.